No, in the
In the
movie,
movie.
aren't there's...
Yeah,
Okay. There's a character in a movie, y'all.
yeah, that's fair. No, I don't think he was any of those, but definitely felt real.
You've inspired me, May. I want to go check out these places. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
honestly, I think if
Yeah.
you Google it, you could probably find like information about it, but it was definitely very fun to just suddenly like emerge and be like, oh my God.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah, we're in the movie set. But
Look
no,
at these
I never went to the
dents.
Hobbit place.
What the heck, man?
What's
I
going
really
on with
hope they're
those?
like whale scours.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Years ago, we saw some of those, and Lee Marsh wrote a paper about them.
What are you hoping that they are?
Wait,
like whales coming down and intersecting the bottom.
Oh. Would we see rays at this depth, do you think?
I think this is pretty deep for rays, but possibly. No,
look at
actually,
that
this
one's got a little
not
stuff
too
in it.
deep.
2,300?
Yeah.
Someone said the person at the river panning for gold is old man consequences, gives you mystical advice. They're the NPCs that we meet, give us side quests.
Aha. I think we are all tuned in.
You guys are tuned in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, for the listeners at home, Aaron of Deep Sea Power and Light is in the little Herc seat currently.
Go, Aaron.
Go, Aaron.
And he's
Thank
doing
you.
great.
Thanks, Aaron.
Someone get Nancy on the horn.
Yeah, where's Escondido?
Do a backflip.
Yeah.
Can you do a drift?
Did somebody get a picture of Aaron?
Yeah,
Can you do a
Ed-
burnout?
Ed-
We got some. Oh, you got a stalk. You got a thing.
I think they're going through, everyone gets a turn, they're just going through alphabetically by first name.
AA.
Yeah.
And then AN?
No,
Oh,
but
no, AD.
no, you're S.
S,
So
you're right.
you'll be at
Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, apparently this is well within the range for skates and rays.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's take a zoom on that thing.
And like bottom's really soft here, right? So you're
Wonderful execution, Aaron. Hey, go Aaron, that's from your mum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
It's a little
It's a-
tube worm. Look, it's sticking out
Oh,
the end.
yeah.
little proboscis.
Sorry, you can't
Okay.
park there, sir.
Wow, that is nice. That is a nice worm.
Sounds like do a barrel roll. Oh, look, there's some rings here. That's strange.
I always lick my hand when I'm feeling out of control. Polychaete worm tube, someone suggested.
I think we got that.
Ooh.
Oh, look,
oh.
it's another coral.
That's, yeah, the black coral. Look, it's moving. It's moving down slope.
Oh yeah,
because-
totally. Yeah. Oh, that is really cool.
How is it moving? Schizopathes.
Schizopathes.
Got him.
Schizo. I love how much support Aaron has from the science chat, or from the public chat.
Look at that. That's wild. It's moving down slope. And drift away. Give me the beat, wanna free my soul. Wanna get lost in the rock and roll. Drift away.
How is it moving down slope?
Good question.
Just
Maybe folks on shore
sliding
are
down.
black corals mobile to some extent.
Yeah.
Yay, Aaron.
Well
Wow.
done.
Good job, Aaron.
Woohoo! And up next we have back to Todd.
So we just got a bit of a wall coming up here, so we're
Looks like a heck
Good
of a
work,
wall.
Aaron.
gonna get stretched out ahead. And Johan has already brought us down to 0.1. Yeah.
So, how is the black coral moving?
It has no attachment, just a hook.
So it's just kind of sliding through the sediment.
That
Yeah.
looks like it. That's cool.
That explains some of the patterns that we saw. And if
Yeah.
it's sliding through the sediment, maybe like a strong current comes by and it can actually like blow it off,
And then it
Find
resettles.
it.
go somewhere else, which is why we're not seeing like parts of black coral.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tina, who is a scientist ashore in the chat, who is providing tons of IDs and has been very helpful. Thank you so much.
We've got a comment here. I'm so happy with the amount of mentoring and opportunities for everyone to try different seats in the control van. Earlier today, I was delighted with the positive comments and communication from Dave to Rai as she was in the little Herc pilot seat. Now she is guiding Aaron in the pilot seat. Just wonderful and supportive.
Whoa.
Yes.
What is that? That's a different one.
Yeah, Dave and Todd have both had so much good patient advice. It's such a great experience to get to fly with both of them. And I mean, it's such a nice thing to be able to, you know, feel like your pilot experience
Go ahead,
is
Ed, if you want
actually, your pilot skills actually improve
Yes, thank
over
you,
the
Rob.
course of one expedition. So
You're a great instructor.
Look at the abs on that one.
Yeah.
Rai's being very humble. She's actually pretty expert.
thanks.
Very solid.
I'm gonna
Here we
burst
go.
into flames now.
Here we
but-
go.
Oh,
Do you have to?
Lift
Yeah.
off.
Oh.
Oh, it's a lot lighter now.
You're so lucky with these. They always do, like, they love you.
Or
Holothurian whisper.
Yeah.
I can see the terrain a bit in my camera.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Aaron, you have like a whole team of people shouting out to you right now.
Yes.
But Nancy's napping, so.
Nancy's napping.
Yeah, this is actually like,
Okay, Ed, I really do have to go. There's
Yeah,
like
you
a big
gotta
wall
get
straight in
going.
front of
yeah,
me.
sure.
Yeah, we're going to start working on that.
but yeah, like Aaron, you did great. This is actually, I mean, it looks very, from the perspective of the camera, it looks really flat and like easy, but there's a slope to it, and there's also a current head-on. And it's honestly, like, I've been struggling all day to get nice zooms, so.
And that is just on top of the kind of dissonance of
Totally.
moving a controller and having it translate into motion and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, the fact you're able to center up and get a zoom on that.
Well, especially if you feel the motion of
yeah.
the vessel at the same time.
Yeah.
That makes it more challenging.
And this vehicle is a lot more squirrely than Herc is.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy Herc.
So.
I'm very appreciative of that chance to fly Herc. That was a poor memory for sure.
And we got some photos for you too.
Yeah, we got photos of you.
I'm really glad I didn't completely embarrass myself with something.
No, you didn't at all.
That was why we had our cameras out.
Yep.
And now you're part of the select group that pays for drinks. Congratulations.
Well, you know about the tradition the first time you fly, right?
Well played.
I'm still not seeing above this.
Yeah, this could be interesting. Let's. I'm gonna stretch out and start coming up this. This is the very foot of it right here.
There you go.
Here we go. You coming up with me?
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm coming
tilt
up
up
with
a
you.
bit?
Where are we starting at?
Might gain up just a touch.
Beautiful
2280.
radial fractures.
Yeah,
and
because your
these
joy gain's down.
broken
Raise
pillows.
up a bit. It's like
Okay.
80 something. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that last one I got up to 100%, just full stick.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
joy
I noticed
gain
it.
Cool.
came out real quick.
Yeah, this is.
This is pretty exciting.
We're smoothing
This is
it
our
out a little
last-
bit with Atalanta.
Last hour on
What?
the seafloor.
Yeah.
What about Atalanta?
Oh, we're
Johan?
starting to
Starting to soften a little
see
bit.
above
yeah.
it
Okay,
a little
come
bit.
on up with me.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a stalk
Coming up.
crinoid
Okay,
clinging to this wall of pillows.
Oh, yeah?
I'm
Oh, it
just
was
maintaining
down
this delta
there,
Todd, so
past it.
There's a little thing there too.
we're just coming up the same rate.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
Associate.
Iridigorgia.
I can
Gorgeous.
got a visual sort of on this top
Tina
ledge here.
thinks maybe what you pointed out was a tunicate.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
dead
dead
Feriid sponge.
Wow. There's a shrimp. Right on
Pleurogorgia.
the- Ooh.
My bad. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty.
Spiralis.
That's so nice.
I don't
Is
know
that
if
the one
I've
called
seen
the
any of
firework
these on
one?
our watch.
That's an
I haven't
Iridigorgia
either.
sperm.
But I know
that's
Josh
cool.
saw one earlier.
Overhang.
There's more.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Okay, bit of an
Put it back
overhang
on.
there.
That was overhung.
Oh, look at that's a
Yeah.
new. Are those little? Oh, those are all little
Wow.
gal.
Okay, you're doing
I'm
good
coming
still.
straight up.
Oh, octocoral, soft coral.
speed round.
Man, please exit through the
round.
gift shop.
I'm seeing my light bars not
Yeah.
overhung, right? We're
Yeah,
still
it's
good.
not overhung right
We're
now.
close, but we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we are. We're
I've
starting
more
to
or less seen
even
above
out
this,
there.
We
so.
just climb like
That's pretty
15
happy.
meters.
Yeah.
You should have left
And I'm
Aaron
gonna
in
look
for
down a
that.
little bit more.
Is that a
Yeah.
Gracie Gorgeous?
I
You'd be
think that was
cleaning
the
that seat.
yeah first soft corals we've seen.
Yeah.
Put him in the ultra hard mode right away.
Yeah.
A
There's
comment
a
here, Adam.
sponge.
Yes.
Very
You're-
curious that as we've gotten
Cool.
shallower,
pretty
the
much
size of
entirely
the
above
pillows
this
and the
Todd,
low
so.
bank flows have all gotten smaller than they were down lower.
Great. Yeah.
Interesting
I don't like to rush it
observation.
when you don't have to, you know?
Is that because
Um,
the smaller pillows are the slower moving lava that tend to build more?
There could be a kind of correlation there, perhaps, but I
Definitely
don't
some more
know. We'd
steep
need
stuff
like
up
some
ahead,
more
though, huh?
observations to know that that's the case. We may get into big pillows.
I mean, this whole
I'm going to catch up with you.
edifice that we're looking at right now looks like a massive dome of
Yeah.
lava build. There's
That's
just like
nice of you.
some cracks where the pillows poke through.
Yeah.
We're in our final hour of seafloor of this cruise.
Of the season, in fact.
Oh, yeah.
Of the year.
Of the year. The season.
Of this
the
half
Cook
decade.
Islands.
Gonna look up a bit more.
Halfway through
Ooh.
the ocean
This
decade.
quarter century.
Caulophacus?
Oh, there's something really big back there.
Yeah.
Shrimp.
Hey,
Oh, there's a
mate.
big one
TJ,
back
are
back
you
there.
seeing these crazy
Big
things?
reveal. Here we are. Dun, dun,
Bigger
dun.
and better.
Heck yeah.
Is the pillow size related to the
Bigger,
pressure?
stronger,
Wow.
faster.
No, shouldn't not be related to the pressure. In fact, the additional hydrostatic pressure deeper, you would think would produce lower eruption rates, but it doesn't really kind of work like that. It's the pressure differential that drives the
I don't want to
eruptions
pirouette around that.
is
Yeah,
myself.
you've got time.
driven by kind of
You
the
think?
depth in the crust that the
I'm
magma
kind of
comes
looking
from.
forward, so.
Sometimes the density of the
And I'm
magma.
well above you, so.
Yeah.
Huh.
And there's very soft returns in my
What's
vector,
that
so.
one?
I don't know.
Herc's control.
Is
It
that
kind
a...
of has the
Ooh,
shape
it's
of a
got a bit of a hole in
polyopogon,
it.
but I think it's got this. I don't think that's what it is.
Hmm.
And I'm coming down
Looks
a little bit
comfortable.
just to make sure.
Have we
Don't
seen
touch
this
one of the shell
before?
I
seeds?
don't.
That's a. I think that's a new one. One big
There's
open.
the lasers on it. And I'm getting kind of pushed into it, guys, so
Okay,
I'm going to
you can
back off.
Is it sucking you in?
Lefroyella?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
I was like, no zoom needed because it was big enough.
It's
I
some kind
I
of
felt like I was getting
base
Yeah.
pushed into it.
Tina, what do you
Did
think
not wanna
that
knock
last
that
one
over on.
was?
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
Tina would know.
I was right up in one earlier, so that was not enjoyable to actually be touching them.
Oh, hey, mate.
Yeah, I think so. Look what's ahead of us. That's some
Yeah.
pretty tight bathy lines, right? I don't think we want to
Oh,
speed
what's
that up, do
that?
we?
I would say no, because then
That's the same.
Yeah.
That's the same sponge.
If
we
we
better
level
figure out
out
what
and
that
it's all
is.
sedimented, then maybe we bump ahead for a few minutes.
What was
but,
that one,
But then we'll
Adam?
back right
Well,
down.
we're working on
if we see a line,
ID.
right?
Oh, I got in relative
Okay,
mode.
me
I'm going to
too.
pop
It'd be
your
nice to,
video
like,
for a sec.
if we
Sorry.
see.
Yeah.
Large spawn.
Okay, I'm going to push over to the right a little bit. I've been following this
Shaped.
feature, but
Holothurian.
I'm thinking of going with flat vase-shaped large sponge.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Someone knows, but it's not in this room.
Iridigorgia.
There's a holothurian.
Holothurian. Somebody got that? You
I'll
got
get
that?
the holo.
Oh, another one.
Which one is holothurian?
Echinoderm.
Yeah.
But TJ just got it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get it as well.
And then we'll know that there's two.
Yeah, we just passed two.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Like we planned it. See that pile of sediment there? That's got to be like holothurian, right? Like,
I guess, but it's also just so big.
I know.
I don't understand. Because are they going to just keep letting things out in one spot,
What's
and then
that up
eventually
there?
it's
Is
all
it
going to
line or
erode
is
into
it
a nice
sponge?
pile and
I
all
don't-
little like
I don't
poop
know.
shapes? Like I don't really see how that works. What's this little? Is this a dead stalk?
It's dead
Yeah,
stock,
okay.
yeah. That's long.
It's really long. What's up?
Yeah, I practiced.
Okay, got my tambourine ready to back you up. I played classical tambourine.
Oh, I played classical triangle.
Did you?
Whoa, we have
I
6
did not, but
viewers
that is a
from
real
the
thing.
Cook Islands. That's the most we've
That's
had.
the most I've seen. Hey, Kirana. Oromai, Ariamai.
Kia ora.
Howdy am I, so am I. Hey, holothurian.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, mate, someone, Jen said, looks like Lefroyella. Which
Okay, May, you're making me cry the last of the year. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop making
Wait,
people cry.
sorry, what were you saying? Were you telling me that comment?
No.
because I heard you mention this name earlier with identifying that.
Oh, is that, it was that? Oh, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was right. Thanks.
For all our Cook Islanders viewing, we're just making our way up a slope just off the coast of Aitutaki. So some really exciting stuff that we've seen. But thank you so much for tuning in, Mei Taki Rai Nui Nui. We hope that you enjoy getting a glimpse of what the seabed looks like
Just getting a
going up
little
to the island
stretched
of
out.
Aitutaki. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to chuck it in the chat. And again, Mei Taki Nui for tuning in.
Meitaki Nui? You say Nui?
Yeah,
Thanks, Big.
It's,
Good
oh, okay, but would you say
different dialect.
Meitaki Nui Maata?
Not really, no.
They're both
Meitaki
forms of,
Maata? No, they're
they're
different.
both adjectives to describe big.
Okay, so they're just different.
Yeah.
And Nui works for anywhere. Like Maata is Aitutaki and
Atupaka.
So
sorry,
Atupaka is for
Aitutaki.
Aitutaki,
Yes.
and Nui is more so for the islands near Aitutaki.
Ah, okay.
So it's either Nui or Ranui Nui.
Gotcha.
And
Like from my island, we
stable.
say Ra Nui Nui,
Yeah.
Okay.
and Achu, and
There's a bit of
Moki,
current. You see it flowing
and
past?
for the
Yeah.
North Islands is Polia or
Korereka.
Korereka.
Hey, Ed, do you want to zoom on this?
Yeah, coming in.
Okay,
I'm
wait,
going
we
to
gotta
tilt up
focus.
as you zoom in.
Roger that.
Oh, I forgot the name
that.
of this one already.
So
Whoa.
And then we
Come wide. Sorry, lost my footing.
What's the name of that one again, May?
bamboo whip.
Sorry?
Bamboo whip.
Bamboo whip.
Coral. Yeah.
Womp womp. That didn't work out.
Oh, we got an ID.
Could possibly.
Oh.
Hold on. I got back in the relative mode, sorry.
The what?
That's me.
There's a fair amount of current. I just kind of needs to face into it. It's coming at.
What?
Are we still going 0.1? see a wall, we stop. Stop at Tawano. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at the layback. There's very little layback.
Is that another holothurian?
Am I way out in front of you? Is that why you're pulling on me? Yeah, and this kind of stuff, 0.1 is painful.
Oh.
I'll just cool my heels a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi, will the
was
live
just drift
recordings
right
channel
there. I
start
wasn't
uploading
thrusting
again?
back.
It's the channel
I
where you
know.
kept the archive of the old streams. Love what you are doing, by the way.
That's a good question. I'm not sure what the timeline is for uploading older dives to. I thought maybe they all went there pretty immediately, but
Spin
To YouTube?
yeah.
port.
Yeah, they're there. They're there
Spin port.
immediately,
I
and then
thought
they're
I
there
saw
for
like
a little while, but I don't think they stay
Oh, no,
forever.
it's just
So.
I thought
But
I saw
Ed
it
would
moving,
know.
the little stick, but
Ed's on comms. I'm not sure if he's busy.
I don't think so.
Is there some schmutz you want to zoom on, Rye?
No, I thought one of the long, thin little things was moving, but it actually was just the current. I was trying to find you guys more dead sticks to look at.
You're so good at that.
Via
Thank you.
Todd. I should put that on my resume.
Dead stick finder.
I'll find a dead stick you didn't even see.
And that you didn't want to look at.
And that you didn't ask for.
Is that another holothurian?
I think so. Let's zoom on
There
it.
is to look at.
Let's zoom. Let's zoom.
Go ahead, Ed.
Coming in.
Zoom, zoom.
Ooh,
Know
that's
about
like
this.
a hot dog holothurian.
What kind of hot
Oh,
dogs are you
actually,
eating?
wait. Is that? I don't think that is.
Or
Is it attached?
Oh.
Is it a... No, it's a holothurian.
It's a holo.
It's got those
It's
little
hooked up on,
appendages.
it's
and
hung on that thing.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
like
front part is its like
Yeah,
umbrella.
Oh.
It's been fitted with strings
I think
to
it's,
help us
it's
understand
excreting on the
flow of
back.
current over its
yeah.
it's
the
just- I think it's just-
hydrodynamics.
Oh,
of the
next to
body.
it.
It's just excreting its little
Oh, I see.
like waste fecal pellets.
Interesting.
I think that thing on front of it is a different organism than the ground.
Here, Todd's the holothurian whisperer. It'll rear its head for us soon.
I wonder what if there's a functional purpose for all of the little like spiky bits.
Well, I think as
it
Aaron
looks
said,
cool.
it's there to give us current, speed, and direction.
Like the sock at an airport.
I think we should have there should be like a ball that's like holothurian themed. Like all the dresses have to be
Oh.
holothurian inspired.
See-through. I just wear my intestines on the outside.
But like think of like a headless
spill your
chicken
guts.
monster ball gown would be insane.
That would be pretty cool.
Isn't that another name? Like a Spanish dancer for
Yeah.
Oh.
the
Headless
headless chicken monster?
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's a better name.
Spanish dancer, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
I
Met
should go
Gala.
as that for
Do
one
us proud.
That would be great.
Halloween. Like a big with the
Like a nice
yeah.
big thing
Ooh,
coming off.
ideas.
Should have a turkey baster full of dirt that you could squirt out behind you.
We'll leave a
It's
little
like-
trail.
It's like my cloudy with a chance of rain. Little squirt
Oh,
bottle.
I love that cartoon.
I'm learning how
you.
to sew, so my powers for costume
It's cloudy with a chance of
are
meatballs.
about to get a lot better.
Cloudy with a
Leveling
chance
up,
of
yeah.
fecal
Everybody
Right.
poops.
Here you go.
Someone called it the forbidden soft serve earlier.
Yeah.
forbidden soft serve.
Something straight ahead.
Oh,
All right, so
up?
what do
What's
we want to
shadows?
Oh, look at
manifest
that.
in the last
Oh,
30
we got
minutes?
something here.
Whale fall.
I think live whale.
Sponge.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Sponge
know
fall.
who this is, right? Come on,
Who are ya?
we've seen this one.
Who are you? Is that a sponge?
That's
Yeah.
a sponge.
Sponge. What type
It could
of
be
sponge?
one of those like vertical urchins.
Look
What?
at there, it's attached to a little something.
This I think is in our guidebook.
It is? Okay.
It's
a cool shape.
I'm willing to wager that this is in our guidebook. Is it Holothurian, Taraxac?
Maybe the base I could get in focus, the rest of it.
Not totally sure about that one. The image on the right.
Yeah.
Holothurian.
All right.
Or, well, so
Or is it the Euplectellid
Alright.
34, page 45,
yeah, I think it's a euplectellid.
44, 45?
Sorry,
But
camera ran away,
also,
but I'm
yeah,
getting back to you.
44 is kind of what I saw.
There we go. The what? The current? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Lisa's like, if you find a whale fall, the dive gets extended, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Whale fall. Whale fall.
So if any whales at the surface are thinking about it.
Yeah.
Thinking about falling. Now's the time.
There's a producer at the BBC who's been working for
Ooh, what's
maybe
that?
a decade now to record a whale fall.
That
Yeah.
is an ophiuroid on a
Coming
bamboo
in.
is my
You're
guess.
super quiet, Todd. I don't know if it's mic placement or...
Oh.
no worries.
Here, do you want me
hold
to
on.
do it?
No, I think they just had pilot turned down over here. Let me turn it up. There we go.
Do you want me to put you on SPL?
Ophiuroid. No.
Whoa.
Yeah. Right? It's an ophiuroid on a bamboo whip.
I didn't see any
Whole thing or all the way
notes.
out?
Any nodes?
TJ.
I think we've seen this 17
Coming.
times, so. All right, let's grumble.
Nice.
Can I get closer on the stem there?
It's just hugging.
I think I see some nodes.
Emotional support coral.
Oh,
Nice.
I love you.
All right, we're good.
Coming
Alright.
out.
Just don't want to let go.
The coral's polyps are all closed. I don't think it's very happy about it.
Or else
Yeah.
they just found some food and they're chomping.
All right. Come port a bit.
Leave it bamboo. Cool.
Wouldn't it be crazy if we were filter feeders but still ate like normal food and you just had to have like a chicken leg fly by and grab it with your mouth?
Oh my god. Sometimes people do that with grapes.
Just launch grapes and randomly open your mouth.
I'm like kind of looking down at you, so.
Okay.
Kick it in a 1.5 gear.
That coral had a brittle star friend too.
I think those are forever connections.
They hug for life.
Yeah. Permanent symbiosis.
Looks like one of those returns is maybe a little more
Based
Yeah.
on
sheer.
IPAC, it's time to find some steep stuff again, so maybe
Yeah.
The last one was a little, it was like a
early or
little
late.
beyond what HiPAC was saying. So
Yeah.
maybe we're seeing a similar offset.
I'm excited for some steep stuff. We saw, that was awesome on the last climb.
That big juicy octocoral.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
So much variety.
I think it was Anthomastus. Is that one of those? I swear we saw a ton of those in American Samoa. Oh, a tumbleweed.
Hey, Johan, what's the surface current? Is it still cranking?
It's at like 0.8 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked at the beginning of my watch and it was like at 1.4, 1.5.
I got this one.
Yeah, still about a
Deep like
knot.
Tellid.
Yep. It's nice that I spell it different every time, so
So what do we
it
think
makes
about
searching
that?
easier.
Is that a big wall, or is that just a hard target and maybe a big lump?
Yeah.
I've been thinking it's not that tall, but
Might be nice if it's not that
There's some
tall though.
steep slope in front of it, and then question mark.
Yeah.
do we want to aim to pause there?
I don't know.
Or 20, 40, 60,
0.2 would be pretty fast if it turns into a wall.
70.
Yeah. Although I'm coming up right now and it's kind of softening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
What about there?
What?
Johan, can you tell us the provenance of your fingerless gloves that you're wearing?
I can if
Oh,
you
I
define
get
provenance for me.
Who made
and
them?
spell it.
Using in science.
My Oma made them, my German
Oh.
grandmother. She is quite the knitter. She'd come and visit like twice a year, usually, and every time she'd come with a bag of like 6 sets of socks and like 4 pairs of fingerless gloves and 7
Wow.
scarves. And
It's waving at you.
yeah, and
That's
she recently passed away, but we have a whole closet of stowed away, really beautiful hand-woven wool
Oh,
that's
stuff
really nice.
that we're gonna,
R.I.P. Oma.
yeah.
wow.
Well, that's a
Oh,
bracingid
it's
on a
on a
bamboo.
bamboo whip or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Got it.
How about we try this little wall thing?
Like pausing at it, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Or 0.1 at least.
Probably not digging the sediment.
I just, yeah.
Yeah, because there'll be cool stuff on it, so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I might stop the ship just about now then. That should set us off about 25 meters. Yeah.
Picking up what you guys are putting down, that works for me. Find us some cool stuff to fly around.
Oh no, Tina has left the chat. Oh, she's back. I can't fly on my own, Tina.
Tina, we need you. If we lose
Tina's
Tina
my magic feather.
and we lose Steve, then we're a bit lost.
Turn down the Z-buys. I need to, oops. The other Z-buys. There we are. Wonder what's for lunch. I wonder what's for lunch.
I think it's salad.
Salad?
I was gonna say meat and
Right.
other meat.
I had like 7 of those fresh slices of tomatoes this morning. It was so good.
Ooh.
Balsamic.
Where's this fabled wall? Oh, just coming into view on the Atlanticam.
We're actually just joking at him. We're gonna like rug
You're
pull
like,
it right as it
psych.
lands. Yeah, I'm
Hard
starting to
targets up
get.
ahead.
I'm gonna look up a bit more.
Yeah, getting into some rubble.
Back to the pillows.
Which is our second album after Shaped by the Wind.
Back to the pillows.
Back to the pillows.
And these are back to some bigger pillows here, so our observations about pillow size with depth maybe need some refining.
There's something straight ahead there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a bottle brush
Where?
off to the
Oh,
left?
over here. No.
No, it's a dead sponge.
Is that a stick?
Yeah, there's something there. That's a.
Is that a stick?
Well, it's a something. It's a holothurian and a divining rod.
I think it found water.
It's like the most confused divining rod. It's just everywhere.
Everywhere.
I don't understand. What about this?
What is that?
I don't know. It could be just schmutz, but
Super fast snap?
Super fast
Don't,
snap.
can't really stop and set up. But we'll
Oh yeah, more schmutz.
schmutz.
orange much.
Oh, that looks like a sponge. Hold fast.
Are you still feeling a fair amount of current?
Not at the present moment, a little bit here, but I'll tell you in a minute when I get clear of this rock.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Osco's back on.
Mm.
Good morning, Osco. Or evening. Not sure what it is in Japan. Probably later. Afternoon.
No, it should be earlier.
It should be earlier. Yeah, you're right. Earlier. Good morning.
Good morning tomorrow.
Tell me the lottery numbers. Who won the Mariners game?
Oh man.
Apparently you should ask ChatGPT.
Is that
Who
a
pulled
sponge?
off that heist at the museum?
Right here?
Oh, it's just down there.
Uh,
I think it might not have been anything.
Just a whip to your...
Are you sad that we're not
Right.
getting up to the top?
I don't know that I'm sad. I feel like we've done
Fantastic.
literally
What's
as much
that?
as we could
Starting to
do.
settle in, right?
You know, just
we're
the
stretching
pace
out.
has been
Holothurian.
awesome.
Yeah.
And we're not quite
We
at
have
that
been
wall.
diving truly
Maybe if we can
nonstop
make maybe a couple bumps
since we were able to dive.
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
Which also
Outland
means
has
like
still been moving slowly.
zero
so if
downtime
wall
with
has
the
to
vehicles,
take a
you know,
bump,
like, which
but
is great.
it's
Which
held
is
up
what?
wonderfully.
Great.
I think it
Yeah.
might
Still
be,
very gently drifting towards it.
yeah.
So,
There's been very little that
Yeah.
we've
After,
really had to do between dives,
Yeah.
other than just kind of
Yep.
check the compensators.
Move to the next spot.
Maybe
Yeah.
we're ready for like a 10-meter bump, 5-meter bump.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Where'd you come from?
This is what happens when they don't get a sea star friend.
Yeah,
oh,
kind of droopy.
we have a really nice message from Muddy in the Netherlands. You want to read it, Adam?
Sure. Oh. Dear team, thank you for, again, an amazing diving season. The blue water parts were very enjoyable and amazing footage from deep below. And last but sure not least, all the reaction from the crew when you see something special. Hope you never change. See you next year. Greetings from Muddy in the Netherlands.
I think Muddy is the person's name.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Falling off.
I was backing off that whole time. Sorry, making it hard for you, Ed.
I got it.
yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Oh boy, Tina's up in the wee hours. It's after midnight. Thank you for sticking with us, Tina.
Wow. Thanks, Tina.
It is truly amazing that people are
Are you alright if I turn my heading a bit?
exploring with us from all over the world.
That heading?
You going right
From
or
all
left?
different
We are
backgrounds,
going right,
levels of
which is
experience.
perfect because I wanted to look more in this direction anyway.
I think I do genuinely feel like they are present here,
Oh yeah.
I think
Like-
you're gonna get to see an octocoral.
even though they are so physically far.
Are you promising me an octocoral?
No, I'm not promising anything.
Oh.
I promise nothing.
One might say we're shaped by the telepresence.
Shaped by the solar wind, in fact.
I just
And
have
about
I
the
just have a
sun.
feeling.
Shaped by the satellite feed.
Is that holothurian or a star?
Holothurian.
And a dead stalk.
Kind of been going down a little as I've been going over because otherwise I'll get stretched out.
Yeah.
It never gets old looking at the Atalanta view.
No, it's really
That
cool.
perspective is just so great.
Doesn't that look like someone's footprint?
Yeah.
It's like someone's snow boot, isn't it? You see what I mean?
Scientists are shocked
I
when
can't
they
really hear
discovered these
Todd.
4 things.
Bigfoot on the seafloor. That's where he's been this whole time.
Right.
Hanging out with Nessie.
Yeah.
I just thank God for the invention of camera phones that have wiped Bigfoot from the face of the earth. Hasn't been a sighting since everyone got cameras.
I saw this amazing Bigfoot documentary one time, and one of the interviews was with a French-Canadian costume designer, and he was like, there is no way this is not the natural hair of the Bigfoot. It's too fine. It has to be the Bigfoot. And I was like, case closed.
Right.
I noticed you didn't slip into your Irish accent.
They're
That
all
was
one.
pretty good.
They're all one accent.
Yeah, when Adam does an accent, it's like 10 different places
Right.
combined.
We get letters from 4 different embassies.
Yeah, right. Ooh, we got something.
Oh, I'm gonna say
Iridigorgia.
Iridigorgia and a sponge.
That would be a pretty safe bet at this
That would be a
point.
very safe bet.
Mitten sponge. Can we zoom?
It's one of those
You ready?
hooded monk looking ones.
Yeah.
A benthic cold coral, cold water.
Copies.
Oh, it's got a squat.
Oh, look, arms up.
Arms up.
Crustaceans.
That's a
Crustacean
polyopogon
mission.
sponge. The mitten shape and the little hairs around the base.
And hold it.
I like the little like
Okay.
scooped shape of that sponge.
Hmm. Wow.
Okay, I feel the ship move. I'm gonna
Yeah.
scoot up the wall a bit.
We got about 230 people watching just on channel 1 on YouTube.
Oh wow.
And someone asked, is this volcano dormant? And the answer is probably yes. It has erupted in the past, like, I think couple 100,000 years, but I would definitely call it dormant.
I'm coming back to you a bit.
Yeah, roger.
I was promised an octocoral.
You were not promised anything, Adam. Adam Sewell, don't make me come back there.
Don't make me turn
Samuel
this ROV around.
Yeah, don't
and
make me turn
back
this
down the
ROV
hill.
around.
One of our family cars when I was young was a station wagon where the way back seat like faced the wrong direction.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those were
Or the
awesome.
trunk.
Vista
Yeah.
Cruiser.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay,
That was
so
very
we had like one of those vans, like the really cubey kind of vans, and it definitely like wasn't supposed to do this, but for whatever reason, you could take the middle bench seat and actually flip it around and it would still lock into the floor. And so we would do that, but of course like none of the seat belts lined up, right? So so we'd like do that and we'd be like, and that was the funnest thing as a kid.
Ooh, Sacrocalix.
Sacrocalix.
Yeah, there was a time where seatbelts were like, I'm going to be a maverick and wear my seatbelt.
No, your parents would make you put it on when you left town and got on the freeway or something. Just because like driving around inner city was so safe.
What do you guys think if I do another bump towards the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're being extra mellow on the moves here. Are we just hoping to be able to hang on it for the rest of the dive? Is that the idea?
Well, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Okay.
With only 13 minutes left.
I haven't heard any pushback from the back row, so.
Bridge now.
Beat
Yeah.
sediment.
We like the
Where-
wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, is that a stick?
Hi, can we have a ship move 10 meters, bearing
Yeah.
155, please? Thank you.
And then yeah, I've got a pretty hard return on that off to the side as well. So just
Yeah, it's
Looks
just
like a little
155
amphitheater.
bumps you in so I can just
Yeah.
keep playing around in front
Yeah.
of what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just make sure with the layback and stuff that I don't end up
Hey,
drifting into that one instead.
have new species been discovered this expedition? And the answer to that is maybe. Oftentimes it takes a little bit more work to identify a new species. Certainly be tough on this expedition because we didn't get to collect any physical specimens, but I would not be surprised if there were a few that came out of this expedition, or at a minimum range extensions for some existing species.
What is
We're
that
good.
that just threw
I
itself
don't-
off the rock?
Yeah, I can't tell if that's just above the rock or if it's
Is
like
that a crinoid?
Oh,
it's
I don't
worm-like almost.
think so. A little polyopogon there.
Are you talking about the thing by the
think
lasers?
that
Or?
thing
Yeah,
that
the sponge, yep.
That thing that fell
Oh, they were talking
Oh.
about something else.
might have been a crinoid.
Oh.
Can we check it off for Aaron?
Falling
Man.
crinoid's not the same as a flying
No.
crinoid.
Falling crinoid. Yeah, but maybe it will pick itself back up again.
Maybe. Well,
You know.
We will be back next year to the person who asked.
To this exact spot.
No.
It is pretty cool to see all of these lava flows and steep walls, and we've seen such a range of seafloors on this dive.
And on this expedition, I mean,
And on
it's
this
a
expedition.
huge diversity of spots.
Definitely.
Something right below you.
Yeah, I think that was a dead stalk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that we're creeping in a little bit towards the wall.
yeah.
I wonder if all the dead sponge stalks were just at different moments fell and died, or if there were some particular events that caused several of them to die at the same time.
There was a suggestion in the chat that there had been some research about die-off of sponges during the last glacial maximum, so 120,000 years ago. I just don't see these stalks as having been around that long.
Right. Not every stalk looks like it's the same. Like some of them look a bit more degraded.
Mm-hmm.
There's the top of the seamount where we were seeing sponge debris where it had been partially
Yeah.
encrusted too. So
Yeah,
that
and it
stuff
was-
had been down there
That's
for a
what
while.
we were looking for.
And there were new sponges growing on
Growing
the
on
old
top of them,
sponges.
yeah.
Ooh, I like the look of this. It's pretty exciting.
What is going on?
Would have been pretty amazing to see this forming.
That's just the texture on the rock there, right?
Well,
It
it,
looked like a coral for a minute, but I
Oh.
don't think it is. Okay, we have some musical chairs that are about to happen.
Hey.
Signing off. Adios.
Holothurian.
We are moving into a watch change and soon coming off bottom, but it has been a fantastic expedition. Thanks
Real
to
pleasure.
everyone.
Someone asked, is there any seismic activity here?
Just people leaping out of chairs.
Yeah, no, yeah. I would actually say this is probably seismically pretty quiescent. We're in very
Hey,
old
bye
crust.
everybody. See ya.
Bye, right.
It's been great.
I already answered that. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the last little bit.
So, someone asked, how old are these lavas and when was their active volcanism here? These lavas are pretty old. Don't know the age of the islands precisely, but in the kind of probably 10 million year age.
I got it. So John was saying that there was kind of two active volcanism events, one about 10 million years ago, 9 point something he said, and then one more recently that was about 1.2, 1.3, somewhere in there.
Right, and that's the curious one because it was active on both Raro and Ocotocoral.
Yeah.
So there's maybe some sort of like leaky transform along there, but most of the island was built in that older time period.
Yeah, 10 million. Kind of eroded down to the atoll.
Folks on shore indicate 2 pulses of volcanism, 10 million and 1 to 2 million.
There you go.
I think the 10 million was the island building kind of
Video's off comms.
phase.
Oh, back for the last 5 minutes of watch.
Nice, yeah, bring us home.
Take us home, Ents.
All right.
How was your interaction with,
Oh, it was really good.
what was it, New Zealand
Radio
Radio?
New Zealand.
Yep.
Radio New Zealand,
Radio New Zealand.
RNZ?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice, sponge. How exciting. Oh, I don't know what that one is. This one we've had a little trouble with.
Oh.
Okay, that's okay. Oh, sorry, John.
Thanks, everyone. It's been a wonderful expedition.
Anyways,
Josh, are you on mute?
just wrapping
know.
up here. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, especially for our 8 to 12 watch. Really appreciated sharing this opportunity with you all. And yeah, we look forward to future collaborations, definitely with the Nautilus going forward. So thank you, guys. Have a good day, evening. Meitaki mata.
Hey Jaina, are you settled in there?
Hello, yes.
Yeah, let's have a little closer look at this one here.
Oh yeah, one sec. After I do this.
Ah! Hi. All right. Yeah, good. Let me say bye to all my friends online.
Okay, give me 1 second and I can put you on.
Kia ora, everyone, to all our amazing friends and family abroad. Thank you so much for having me on this expedition. It has been an incredible time getting to know the crew on board here in the cabin, and also to all our friends that have tuned in into our lives, being a part of the expedition. It made it feel a whole lot more wholesome having a community with us that was just as fascinated with the marine life that we're seeing on our seafloor here in the Cook Islands. I've really enjoyed having that opportunity to share that banter and also share the discovery with each and every one of you. So until next time, positive thinking. I'm trying to manifest that. Thank you so much for having me, and I'll be back. Ka kite.
Thanks, Ant. It's been an absolute pleasure. Okay, let's zoom in there, Jaina.
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you want to, do you want to try flying along here? It's a little different because you're not really flying forward as much. You're only going up and down, like on a sheer wall, right?
Okay.
So you have to control. I've got the trim set, so like if I go dead stick right now,
Yep.
it's not really going up or down.
Just holds position.
It just holds because I've got the trim on till about -18, and then the joy gain's down a little bit. So depending where you set the joy gain will impact where you actually set your Z. But right now, I've got everything pretty like neutral.
Zeroed.
So now right now I'm just kind of drifting backwards, you can see.
Yep.
So I'm going to fly forward a little bit to like get closer to the wall. And you don't have, you could fly back here if you're, it's more comfortable being back here. But like then when you see, say like the sponge that you want to go look at,
Yep.
you're going to, I would thrust. I would just give a little, see, I would give little like shots of up.
Yep.
Don't do it like,
just pulses.
Just like get it going. And the momentum will carry you up. So I give a little shot and I'll see how I'm going up, but now I'm not doing anything on the berths. I'm
Right.
all off the berths, but I'm coming up. All right, and I'll make my way towards that. Now I'm flying forward, trying to keep it steady in the center of the frame.
Are you using any rotate or just?
Not right now.
Okay.
So I just, depends on what's happening. It depends on the tether pulling. So now I am going to put a bit of rotate in, see that? Tiniest bit.
Yep.
Just, it's really sensitive. So that I can come in a little closer, and I want to get the subject in a good light. I want to put the light
Yep.
right on it and try and get it center screen before I zoom. And I'm going to come down just a tiny bit because I'm floating down. So see how I'm coming down just ever so slightly.
Yep.
Okay, and then call for a zoom. So we're going to zoom in, please. Try and keep it center frame. And this is where it gets tough because the little tiny inputs start to oscillate. You can see as you zoom in, those oscillations start to show up. And then as you zoom in more, it gets more disorientating. You sort of just have to like try and stay stationary is all you're doing.
Okay.
And then trying to keep it in frame as best that you can. But you don't really have to zoom in for right now if you don't want.
All right.
We'll zoom out. And then, so for tether-wise, now I'm on the right side of the screen.
Yep.
So I would come up a little bit to see something new, and then I'd start cruising back the other direction, right? So I'm coming back more to center of frame of Atalanta.
And are you
So
using rotate
I'm
to turn
rotating,
it?
yeah. So rotating to get my heading. And I'm far away from the wall. This is farther away than I normally would be, but you can fly out here if you want.
Okay.
And then, so now I'm going forward. I'm maintaining my my altitude, or maintaining the same depth. So I'm actually getting a little bit of shots down, tiny little pushes down, and then slowly making my way across. Then you can kind of use this to judge how close you are to the wall.
Yep.
So this is a comfortable distance, like
a couple meters.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Just a few meters away.
5 feet maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell on here too, right?
Yep.
4 or 5. And then you can use that Atlanta to see something. See that little overhang right there?
Yep.
So you want to, be wary of that. You don't want to go underneath overhangs if you can help it. So I'm going to come up a little bit. I can see another sponge there. And then you can kind of like sideways and rotate. Like
Where do you see the sponge?
Right there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, good eye. Wow.
But you can just kind of tootle along the wall and just go real slow and just stay in the Atalanta view. So now I'm coming full. This is full up. Full. I'm going full as much jam as it's got. It's not pretty slow. So now I'm off the verticals, come up so I can see this what I would consider, an obstacle that you don't want to get under.
Right.
And now I can see that, and I'm inching my way towards it, trying to maintain my altitude. All right.
Cool. Yeah. Is the ship stationary?
Ship is stationary.
Yeah. All right.
So this is a good opportunity to.
Let's do it.
Try it. Okay. And I'll sit there and I can talk to you. Okay, so play with your verts first. Can you hear me there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep. Okay, so play with your verts a little bit first. Try and get stable and then fly forward towards the wall a little bit. So right now you're like 10 meters from the wall. So down, so go down a little bit. Verts are...
Work it out. It's not responding, or doesn't seem to be.
I've got it dialed down, so it's pretty low. So you can hold down and then just see how long it takes to translate. So now you're going down. And then go forward. So now let go of your verticals. And then fly forward a little bit. It's kind of like a boat in the sense that there's no brakes. So your braking is reversing.
Yep.
Right? Or going the other direction. And then just get a feel for it. Do some rotating. Just kind of get a feel for how the input changes, how it reacts.
Yeah, it seems to be whatever inputs I put in the rotate kind of double by the time it stops.
That's right. So you're using the momentum of that last move to your advantage if you can.
All right.
So now you're a good like 8-10 meters from the wall. So you can go towards the wall just a tiny little bit. And that'll kind of brighten, it'll like get a bit better light on the subject on the wall or whatever's there.
Yeah, sonar is very helpful for this.
You betcha. Yeah, so this is, very sonar.
'Cause that's not really telling me much.
No, but you've got all the, once you start figuring out where all your pieces of information are, you can then start to piece it all together to where you can actually like get more comfortable when you're closer to things.
Okay.
But then if you want, we can, if you want to try coming up, then I can come up with you. Keep
okay, coming up.
Arranged. Okay.
I'm just going to rotate side to side to see if I see anything.
Exactly. So you just look around. That's all. You're exploring. You're just seeing if you can find something good to look at. For when we start, like, rising up. Yeah, like we can start. Yeah. Oh, I'm taking whatever I'm getting right now. if we're, I don't see the expedition leader yet, so we must have more time. Let's just give around a couple more minutes.
Oh, there we go. There's something.
See if you can cruise over to there. Yeah. So when you're trying to look at something, it's all about getting the object in the light pool and then being as stable as possible. And then when you want to zoom, I'm going to turn your lasers on for you. So your zoom is a good reference that in this, the way this setup is at the moment, when the lasers are just at the top of your subject,
Right.
that's about where the subject will end up in the center where you don't have to tilt the camera.
Okay.
So if you're able to, it takes a bit of practice, but if you're able to, you put the lasers just above that sponge, then when you zoom in, it should keep it in frame.
Okay, I want to sort of square up to it here.
Yeah, so you gotta come up because it's way above you now.
Yeah, and then push up.
No, that's down.
Down, right.
Think
yeah.
airplane.
Right.
Pull up.
Too low, terrain.
Yeah. 15 minutes. Ooh. I was thinking it was going to be like 2 or 3.
Did Mikhail get on here? Because I know he wanted to have a go.
Yeah, I don't know if he did or not. Is he here? Oh, yeah. Did you get a crack at it? No? Okay, yeah, we should yeah, take a few more minutes, try and get this sponge, and then maybe we'll do a quick swap out with Mikhail.
All right. Oop, too far.
Yeah, if you give it a real hard full, it flies a bit, it hunts for heading.
All right, I'm just going to crab it across, a little rotate.
Or rename Little Herc Squirrely Dan.
Yeah. That's a lot of, so you're starting to get a little pulled on the tether right now too. It's our delta 13. I'm going to turn so you can see yourself. So you can see how the tether's really kind of stretched out and the floats are kind of flat.
Yep.
That means you're at the end of your tether, and
okay.
and then that happens. So you're not going to be able to get there.
Ah,
we're kind of off. We're off the wall right now a little bit.
Okay.
Because now Atalanta's like 30 meters from the wall, which is about the end of your tether.
All right, so I should come up?
So, no, coming up will actually give you less tether. You should go down.
Go down?
Go down, yeah. Because then I can come down, and then we can be closer to the wall.
Okay.
Because if I go up, we're going to get further from the wall.
Oh, I'm having a hard time rotating here. I'm putting in lots of stick.
Because you have no tether.
Oh.
Right, so you got to back up a little bit to gain some tether.
Okay.
This is what I said before. This is the tail wagging the dog.
Gotcha. Is it still just right above me?
What's that?
Whatever that thing was?
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. We'll find something else. So come close to the wall and then back to your right.
Okay.
So you can see Atalanta sonar. Atalanta's sort of now a bit more sideways to the wall.
Okay.
So if I want to square up, that means I have to turn Atalanta to starboard, which means you have to come to the right in order to get enough tether to have freedom to do something.
Okay.
So I'm going to come down a little bit more.
Ooh. Is it okay to start coming up now?
No. You're not going to come up. You're going to stay about this depth.
Oh, stay at this elevation?
Yeah, you're going to stay roughly at this depth. What you can do if you want to initially not have to worry about your altitude, like you can put auto depth on.
Okay.
And that would, then you don't have to worry about your thrusters as much.
Okay.
Then you can just like drive. But you sort of need to be, I would say you need to come down a little bit more. See that big boulder below you?
Yep.
Go down to that. So take your auto depth off and go down until you see that. And that should get you about the right depth. Get some tether. Yeah, that
there
thing.
It is.
Yeah, that thing. So try about that depth. Put on your auto depth there.
Okay. You have any particular way you want to go?
Yeah, we got to go to the right, remember?
Okay.
Because in order to get tether, you got to come back towards me so that I can turn and face the wall, and then you can see the wall better, and you'll have more tether to play with.
Oof. It's not moving very fast.
Doesn't lateral well.
Like that's full stick right there.
Yeah. Because right now it's trying to hold your depth and lateral using the same thrusters.
I see.
So it's not effective. So yeah, I don't lateral too much with this vehicle. So we'll give you a couple more minutes and then we'll let Mikhail jump in, and then we're gonna have to call it an expedition.
So Josh, if you're lateraling, if you're able, usually like pivot your heading, give it a little bit of forward, pivot back.
Yep. And then you kind of put it in a skid.
Yeah.
Yep.
A controlled drift.
A controlled drift.
Four-wheel drift is a thing of beauty.
Exactly. Yeah, Little Herc's a drifting vehicle.
Put a 50-horse Merc on it.
Exactly.
Okay, so now you see you have some tether. See we have a catenary again?
Yep.
So now you have tether, and your tether, Atalanta tether is bobbing up and down, your tether is staying stationary.
Ah.
That's what you need.
Okay.
Right? If your tether's moving around, no chance. You have no chance.
Okay.
So again, all these screens give you
a piece of the puzzle.
A piece of the puzzle to put it all together.
Gotcha.
Right? You can even poke over it.
Whoa.
You can look at bathymetry. You can look at your relative position, sonars, cameras, buck cams. Check on the health of the vehicle, gauges, comps, all of it, all your ground faults, all these things you're monitoring all simultaneously. So there you go. That's nice. So you can see how not worrying about your verticals makes it a bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way to start. And then start taking away the little crutches.
So is this a safe spot to get Mikhail in here?
Yeah,
sure.
There's a sponge right at the bottom of your frame too.
Oh,
look to try zooming on something.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, if you're going to do that, you're going to have to come out of auto depth.
Right.
But yeah, we should get Mikhail coming up here to get ready to jump in. And then we'll steal a few more minutes, and then we're going to have to start to come up.
Looking good. Got about solid 5 left.
Okay.
All right, well, I don't want to go too close. It'll take forever to back out, so let's get him in here.
Okay, so back up just a little bit. Go back into auto depth. And back up just a touch. Just a little shot of reverse. That's good. Okay.
That's good?
Yep. Okay. So yeah, just play with the rotate a bit. So I've got you're in auto depth right now, so you don't have to worry about your verticals at the moment. Your joy gain is down to 60%, and then just kind of play with the fore aft rotate. Yeah. No, airplane. That's up. That's opposite. The tilt is opposite, just to mess with your brain. Yep. Your relative position of the camera is that gray slider. Don't worry about the green one. It's irrelevant in that mode. So you can just start to see the corner of your frame, so you're slightly tilted down. Go for it. Give it a full up. You'll see. There you go. Okay, so can you fly forward just a little bit, because you're coming under Atalanta at the moment. And everything's nice and gentle. You can give either very subtle movements or what I call shots. So you can give it like a pulse and back, and that'll kind of get things going. And then you can use that momentum to your advantage depending which way you're going. The rotate's pretty sensitive. The heading hunts a little bit. If you go too full blast forward, it's gonna like hunt a little bit. So that you don't have to, we're never moving super fast most time, but. You have more luck with that with Herc because you have more control and it's not as skittish. But this vehicle has such little mass, it's gets drug around a little bit, and you know, we were getting better as the hours went on. You know, the more hours you get with something, to get those stable shots. When you're zoomed in, it becomes infinitely more difficult to hold the vehicle stable, and a lot of it depends on just the right condition, the relative distance between how much tether you have, the current that's pushing on you, how much you have to fight to hold that spot. The less you have, the less inputs that you need to make when you're zoomed in, the better, right? If you're doing nothing and it's just holding there, that's great. You just don't do anything. And then your movements have to be subtle. It's very easy to get into these like oscillations where you're going like up and down and up and down. But you're only talking about, like the vehicle's just doing this, but because you're so zoomed in, it looks like you're doing this. So it's like, it's really hard, yeah. Oh, come up a little bit. No, you go forward. Yeah. Yeah, so you've drifted back under. So if you fly forward, then it's going to stretch your tether out and keep that canary that we're talking about, that kind of nice. No, it could be the tether, it could be the current, it could be any number of things. So flying often, you have your instruments, you have your altitude, you have your sonar, how far away from the wall you are, how high you are off the bottom, you have all, your instrumentation, but a lot of this type of exploration, you fly by like what you see, and then you get really used to like how close, and then it's all about the light pool, right? Trying to keep the light pool nice and even, and then so you're not flying. If you're in the flats, you're not like up and down. You try and keep it really steady and slow, like close to the seafloor, less than a meter. And so it's all about trying to keep the light fairly consistent. So now, yeah, we can, yeah. Yeah, so right now you're losing a bit of tether because we're drifting away from the wall. So Adelan is telling us that we're 30 meters from the wall. We have a 30-meter tether. So if you wanted to get more tether back in this instance with the ship holding station, you're gonna have to go down, and then I'm gonna have to come with you, because then we'll get everything closer to the wall. But right now you're like you're all stretched out. So you can see how the floats are flat, right? So you have no catenary left. So that means and you can see the tether just ever so slightly moving. So that's, for Little Herc, that's not a good, you're not gonna be able to fly very well. But you're in auto depth right now too. So if you want to come down, you have to come out auto depth, which is that button right there. Auto keeps your depth the same. Auto just keeps it the same depth automatically. Thruster is just automatically. That Z-bias is just your trim. So I have a little bit of, I'm pushing down because the vehicle is positively buoyant. So you always have your trim set to push down a little bit. But then auto depth will kick in, and it'll, based off of what the depth measurements are, the pressure sensor, the thrusters will automatically compensate up or down and keep you at that same depth. But it's that instrument is very sensitive. And if you're in swell, even at these depths, it'll start to oscillate up and down with the swell. So oftentimes when we're near the seafloor, you use auto altitude, because then you're now more consistent with the seafloor, and you don't care about what the depth's doing. But this is a super sensitive instrument. I mean, it's taking measurements less than a meter. It's centimeter. Oh, we got 2 minutes left. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll jump back in and we'll get.
I'll send you guys the hero shots.
Cool. I love hearing this learning happening and you all flying pilots. Mikhail, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Is that your first time on the sticks?
Yeah, it was.
Cool.
That was awesome.
Well, hi everyone. This is our last 12 to 4 watch together, and it's been such a treat getting to know you all in this capacity, both on watch and on the ship. And yeah, I don't have anything like super eloquent to say or
Oh,
anything. It's been real, team.
no, it's been good. And it's
Yeah.
kind of nice to be here at the end too.
Okay, so let's, we'll start to winch in, and I'm gonna start coming up. So maybe just start coming up just as I go with you.
Okay.
And
Just at a modest speed.
yeah, and then once we get up above the wall, then I'll get back out into recovery position.
Okay.
See you later, seafloor.
Bye, seafloor.
Yep.
One last pretty shot, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
Go
know.
for it.
Wow.
See you next time. Or never again. I don't know. Well, we might not ever
Hopefully
be in this
not.
exact spot.
True.
You know?
True. Gonna go back to being dark for
Yeah.
maybe eternity.
Good night, seafloor.
Yeah, I really hope that the ROVs will come back to Aitutaki. It's certainly got a very interesting morphology all around the island. And I know that this will be certainly a valuable tractor data in future mapping of the seamount. And yeah, not just farewell to the seafloor itself, but also to the people of Aitutaki who have been watching us live stream a lot of it. I know a lot of them hopped on just recently to see the end of this dive as well. And yeah, we really appreciate the opportunity to come here and learn a little bit more about your home, albeit at several kilometers depth off the beach.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this way.
You want me to follow your heading?
No, I want you to, because we're gonna go tail to tail, right?
Okay.
So you're gonna turn to port.
Sweet.
Is Ride left-handed? How does she do
Swedish night
both
fish.
mice with
That's such
I
a
don't
sweet
know.
message.
I don't know.
talented?
Thanks, my Swedish
So
friend.
swing around to port.
Swing around to port a little bit,
Spin
yeah. And
rail.
I'm gonna fly this way.
Okay. I'm gonna go to 90. Just tell me if that's
No,
Too
you're
much?
gonna go ships heading.
okay. What's the ship at now? Okay.
You should aim for 114.
Okay.
That looks great right there.
Okay.
And then why don't you come out auto heading?
It's off.
Looks like
Okay.
we're spinning way past our target with that Atlanta.
Oh, what's going on?
It's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. It'll all straighten out. I got
Okay.
I'm all stretched out now, right? Or tail to tail.
Huh.
It always finds its way. And then I'll get going here, and then we'll match our speeds.
Shoot for 20.
Well, it's going to be whatever that number
It's capable of.
gets to.
Okay.
So I'm going to stretch out. Then I'm going to back off on my horizontals, which I have noted speeds us up. Then you can tilt down your camera just a little bit so we make that more like the blue that we always like.
All right. Is it actually turning down? This camera's been tilt, I should say. It's been funky.
Yeah, I know. It loses its position and then it makes it a bit funny.
Looks like it. There it goes. Come on. Come on.
That's probably good enough. And then I'm going to turn off that light. Turn those off. And then, yeah, we're stretched out, so I'm going to back this down to about 30-ish. try that. I'm gonna come up a little harder, 95%. See if I can make close to 20.
Little Herc in the butt cam looks hauntingly beautiful.
It's cool, right?
I agree.
Oh.
It was especially so like a few minutes ago when it was all black and you could just see those lights streaming out away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 19 about. It's pretty good. Just gonna send a text to the team here.
Is it cool to give control over to the ICR? The inanimate carbon rod?
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks, RB. I also had a really great time and also learned so much on this ship. Hope that everything is going well. And come back next year for the next season. The last blue water ascent, John. Wow.
We get all the glory of the last blue water
We
descent.
do get all the glory. That's a great, great way to think
I wonder
about
how
it.
many octopi we're going to see on the way up. we should run a bet on that. I go for 0.
It's a pretty good bet.
You watch, there's going to be 5 go past now.
You know what? I bet we're going to see like 20.
20 octopi.
Yep.
Okay.
Or squid. Or particles of matter.
I can see 20 already. Yeah. No,
20 plus things in the water column. How about that?
That's all right. That was really good to talk with the people of Ocotocoral. They were all so positive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when I said we could do a dive up, you know, they said, cool.
What's the current situation?
It's like a knot, and it has been going kind of like right along the ship.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I think.
Come again?
It's not great, but
we're lucking out with the vector.
1 knot, 281.
6, it's coming around a little bit.
Now we've got to do something called the data. I've got no idea.
So yeah, a little bit kind of.
It's a lot of data we have.
I'm wondering if they'd be willing to change their heading to.
I think once we get to 50, hang out there, and then
let the ship.
If it's still that,
like I was saying before, I mean, in my mind, I've been building a rarefaction curve.
Just let it. We won't even have to move.
Yeah.
Just let it stream the vehicles.
I'm pretty comfortable.
If it's a knot, I wouldn't bother going forward.
How new forms have been turning up. I think we're going to end up with something that's pretty robust statistically.
Sweet.
Yeah. In case people are listening in don't know what a rarefaction curve is one way to measure and model biodiversity. So every time you see a new form, you move up the curve, and if the rate of new forms is low compared to the rate of animals that you're measuring, the curve is flatter.
So in the beginning, of course, the first animal you see is new, and usually in the first dozen, there's a lot of new ones. So it's a very steep curve, but then after 5 dives and thousands, I think, of observations, we're starting to see it flatten out, which means, well, we haven't done the curve yet, but it's looking like that. But it means that we think we've had a pretty good attempt to map all the different types of morphospecies on the seabed.
All the ones that we found.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're still finding new ones, of course.
Yeah, every single time.
The curve goes to an asymptote. It doesn't actually stop.
Right.
And we know we're dealing with a very high biodiversity area, and there's no reason why new ones won't be found for quite a while to come.
Yeah.
But when you model it, you get a bit of a model estimate of what the total number will be. And I'm not sure how accurate that is, but it usually gives you the order of magnitude anyway, quite correctly.
Well, I'll be looking for those papers when they're coming out.
Yeah. Hopefully we've got the team together to do that, but we'll have to see how a few things go back in the US. And I think Adam's going to be talking about this
he will be.
cruise at UMC.
Yeah, he's going to a conference about it.
Yeah. Are you going to be there?
I won't be at the conference, but I'll be like in the area. He's going to visit.
Oh, yeah. Great. Yeah, that's the underwater
I'm
minerals.
going to ambush him, one or the other.
Yeah, that's in, I think, 7th to the 14th of November in St. Pete Beach, near St. Petersburg in Florida.
Oh, yeah, St. Pete.
Is the Underwater Minerals Conference. It's a conference that's been going, I think, since 1970, I think, or 1972.
Yeah, it's pretty long-standing.
And it's one that brings together a whole range of stakeholders. A lot of commercial interests, of course, come to it, but a lot of people from government, environmental, NGOs.
Yeah,
it's a
big deal.
It's an excellent place to get the latest and greatest of what's happening in the sector. Yeah.
The hot spot for geology news, you could say.
Oh, everything. Engineering. They do a lot of engineering. They do environmental science. It's very broad
nice.
Range of topics. Yeah. And last year was the first one in the Cook Islands.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And we had record attendance, and one of the highlights, I think, for a lot of people was we had like a town hall meeting where we got a lot of Cook Islanders to come in.
Nice.
And the floor was completely open for the scientists and the engineers to engage directly with the people of the Cook Islands.
That's really special.
Yeah, people could voice their concerns. No one felt threatened.
That's good.
Ask any question they like, and
one of the great barriers
they could hear it direct from the scientists concerned.
Scientific advancement is like communication barriers.
Yeah.
I think, and not being able to understand, and that academic, just out of reach, right? But I'm glad that people were able to come together and speak as equals.
Yep, yep. Yeah, because scientists have to caveat a lot of what they say. They wrap it in very specific text that is very precise, which of course can very much come across as jargon, but it's not often. And they want to be really careful in presenting an accurate and complete story. And for people who aren't in that field, it can be really hard to keep up. Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah. Whereas in that kind of meeting, they could ask the simplest questions.
Yeah.
And then
they'll be heard.
And the scientists would have to respond.
Yeah, I love that.
In terms that match that. And
I wish they did that everywhere. That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was
huge open forums of scientific communication and the latest news.
It's a shame we can't do it. Well, I don't know if they planned it for St. Pete. It'd be nice if they could, because then people could come in from there as well. But
well, I don't think anyone can. I would go to the conference if I could, but I think you have to like reserve or pay or something.
Oh yeah. It's not free.
It can be quite expensive sometimes. Yeah. So maybe one day I'll present there. It'll be a different story, but.
Oh, well, hopefully it'll keep going for a while yet. But yeah, if they have I think the success of the Cook Islands one, I'm wondering if maybe the committee are thinking of doing that more often now at UMCs.
Yeah, an underwater conference since the 60s. They're really good at holding their breath. It's part of a requirement.
You're not wrong, eh? You're not wrong, because the people who were young when this conference kicked off are no longer young. The people who were in their 20s are now in their 70s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine being part of something for that long, something that you're passionate about, you know, like so much about, something you're excited to keep exploring and understanding in deeper and wider and greater capacities.
Yeah.
Part of a greater movement. I think that's a beautiful thing.
It is, and those old guys and old gals, they keep coming. They keep coming to the conference. It's
I would.
it's a chance to catch up with the people. Some of them who were competitors. You know, 50 years ago they were better competitors, and now they get on perfectly fine.
Time fades. Time raises, I think, competition.
Yeah. And 2025 has certainly been a very turbulent year. It's been off the scale. Absolutely.
Oh man!
And it's not over yet, eh? There's still at least 3 months left, I think, if I can count.
But you know, there's a yin and a yang, right? It can be turbulent and feel crazy, but at the same time, things continue on, and good things always happen, and good things will continue to happen, and peace will be made. So you just have to have hope.
Yep. No, we're learning. That's the big thing, is we're learning a lot.
True.
We're getting new technology deployed.
True, like this super cool MXD camera.
You got it, that's right.
As one example.
We're super chuffed that the Cooks was the first place where it really got to show its potential.
Yeah. But you're right, things are being developed every day, and new things are being understood, and ways of doing things are changing. You know?
And this is one thing about that particular forum too, is it includes engineers, and I find that really fascinating.
I like that.
Yeah, because the scientists will come with a problem. We're worried about the blah, right? And that you give an engineer a terms of reference to do a job, they'll go build a solution for that blah.
Yeah,
right?
they will. Engineers are, I mean, the design starts with an idea, right? But then you have to actually let that idea flourish and become alive.
Yep.
And you know, and engineers and artists and everyone of that nature, they're essential.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely need to keep your engineers on topic. Otherwise they'll go and build solutions for problems you never had. But then your scientists need to be kept
on topic too, otherwise they create a billion problems.
Well, they worry about something really, really small that's not
true.
an issue as well, whilst meanwhile perhaps ignoring something really big.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a process of feedback,
it's a good balance.
Bit of tension.
Both.
It's all about a solid scope of work.
You see, that's what an engineer would say.
Yeah, spoken like a true
Scope creep creates all kinds of fun things.
And how do you get a solid scope of work? That's the problem.
That's right. You got to know what you need to do.
Collaboration.
Well, you got to know what you want.
Yeah.
People often don't know what they want.
Have a focus, direction.
We have a common problem. People want to go into a data repository, and they're looking for the answer. And they say, I went onto your data repository, but I couldn't find the answer. And I go, well, what was your question?
I just have a vague notion of not understanding something, and I just need to know.
So they might have been looking for reassurance, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, general reassurance. But data repositories aren't very forgiving of that. It's like, no, here's 5,000 files. Put it into some specialist software and model it the way you want.
Jeez.
So.
Yeah, kind of a scope of work to me is analogous to like a hypothesis question you're trying to answer.
Yeah.
So if your hypothesis is very specific and you know the question or two that you're trying to answer, then oftentimes it goes well. And if you can really narrow that down, then I think things get simplified that way. The same thing with the scope of work. If it's too broad and it's not specific enough, then you can get off track pretty easily. Because then you make assumptions, and we all know what assumptions do.
We sure do.
Yeah, you're expecting a donkey and you get a unicorn.
Yeah,
or something the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing we have in the Cooks is requirements around engineering studies. So we have requirements that people complete a scoping study, a pre-feasibility study, and a feasibility study. And the idea there is that the scopes of work, if you like, for those get progressively tighter. And the early studies at least need to look at options. So you would go to the engineers and say, look at all the reasonably practical ways you could do this and assess them one against the other, but at a fairly low level of precision. So is it possible it could be done in some way, is the question you're answering there.
Anything is possible if you believe.
It's not always possible to make it financially viable, I know that. And then a pre-feasibility study says, what's the best way to do it, right? So you may not look at all of these options now. You need a high level of precision.
Yeah.
And the idea is at the end, you've chosen one. That's the way you want to go ahead.
Yeah.
And then
You
a
have
feasibility...
to follow through with your choices as well.
Well, yeah, or if you've made a mistake, at least you've realised where the mistake was made.
Yeah, true.
Because that's the other thing that happens sometimes. People have made a mistake early on with an assumption or something like that. And they never wrote down why they changed that decision. And then,
yeah, our engineers have a little red book, don't they?
Yeah.
They write everything down in there, right?
Our little red book.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
It's kind of our little scratch pad, but
Yeah.
all that gets translated to a digital form later, so that
Well, I like the little red book.
little red book is good for just quick notes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, of course, we've got the feasibility study, and that's actually what you do prior to building the system. So that's done to a very high level of precision, doesn't look at options anymore, and should work out how practical, how well it'll work. So, but even with all that, there's a lot of opportunity for people to get confused. Yeah. So Josh,
Hello.
do you have a dream ROV that you'd like to build one day?
That's a good question.
I have budgets for several ROVs right now. Kind of we developed a few years ago kind of three budgets on a 6,000 meter vehicle. Kind of the sort of, from a budgetary standpoint, kind of your low, medium, and high version.
Yep.
So yeah, we've scoped out several options, and then I've actually been, from the feedback from this this cruise, we've been kind of just throwing some more brainstorming on modifications that we'd make to Little Herc already to improve its capabilities and performance. We're pretty happy the way things rolled out, considering how the first week went.
Yeah.
But I thought overall it did pretty well. I mean, it was good to get, those are the deepest dives that we've done with it. And I think in terms of imagery, I think we captured, from my perspective anyway, it'd be good to get some feedback, but I think what we captured what we were going after. But yeah, I have a project list that's always bigger than I can do. So when you talk about feasibility, that's something that's always being talked about. It's about priorities, it's about feasibility, those priorities, timing, and then of course budget constraints and a whole bunch of other things. But yeah, our project list for improvements and builds and projects is always bigger than we can actually do, which is good.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of part of my job as a manager to have at least some formed enough proposals sitting on the people that I report to's desk that they can, depending on funding and politics and timing, they can pick and choose one of those projects that they can slide across the desk to their people and figure out which ones that we can do. So it's sort of my job to always keep feeding enough information that to the decision makers that they can look at those different projects and decide which ones they want to try and prioritize for themselves. So yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I've got a project proposal list that I share with everyone the same. So everyone's getting the same proposal list, and I've shared it with the US government, obviously. And what was quite funny was when they came to us and said we can bring EV Nautilus to the Cooks. It was not on the list.
Yeah.
So it was something different. Yeah. But it was easy enough to come up with the questions that we had. They were there, they were real. So we were able to adapt pretty quickly. Yeah, having a list like that really keeps you balanced, I think, hey? allows you to really have a feel for where you'll be going. It all goes well.
Yeah. It's fun to think through, you know, it's pretty open. Like it is, like Sandy was saying, there's a creative process to, you know, the engineering part.
Yeah.
Agree.
And there's so many different ways of doing things. There's so many different vendors that can supply you with certain things.
Yep.
And it's kind of funny what I find in this world, oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, what a vendor says they can supply is not actually what they can supply.
You're kidding, in deep sea equipment.
Yeah, so you're constantly either making work whatever you're going to get or working with the vendors to actually get the thing you want. If you can't get that, then you're taking all these different vendors' things and plugging them all together to make them work together, and that can always be fun. So a lot of constraints and things that you don't get a heads up on until you're actually like in the weeds of building stuff.
Yeah.
You got to be able to adapt to whatever comes your way.
Yeah.
I feel like I've definitely been able to see that a little bit in the first part of this cruise. You know, it was definitely difficult for you guys, but as an outsider, it was sort of cool to see you guys band together time after time and just keep on working through the issues that would come up. Even when you didn't necessarily know it was wrong.
Yeah, well that particular piece of equipment we hadn't actually seen the inside of yet, so that was interesting.
No, but that's an important part of the solution, and not everyone's got that. I know a lot of people who go to see if something breaks, that's it. You turn around and just go back to port. Whereas having the ability to, on the fly, pull open and problem solve and jury rig and repair. Not everyone's got that. You guys certainly have it in spades.
All right, I'm going to sign off here just for a minute, and I'll let Tim sit in.
All right, bye, Josh. We have a question from someone who's been watching for a few months and wants to know what everyone's next gig is, or like where are you guys going next, or do you have anything planned for the immediate future? Anyone doing anything fun?
Shall we start? Yeah, we can just go around and ask everybody, eh?
If you have something, you can
Go, we'll start with Matt. Hey, Matt.
But
You're the master of space and time. Do you know where you're going?
Sorry, I was a bit faint there. The question from Sandy. I missed it.
Sorry.